Jacqueline Gagne has hit 11 holes-in-ones so far this year, including the one that you're watching happen right now. Bloop, in the hole. In the cup. Almost never happens. The odds of hitting this, okay, of hitting 10 aces are quadrillions to 1. That means she is more likely to be struck by lightning 163 billion times than she is to do what she's done already.
Jacqueline Gagne, she golfs, and she lives in Southern California, way Southern California. And I've got with me now John Ziegler, who hosts his own show on our affiliate here in Los Angeles, KFI. John is also an avid golfer, and he's going to be with us for this interview. Hi, John.
George, good to see you again.
You too. Jackie, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Good. Now, this story came to us because John was talking to me a week ago and said, George, this is incredible. This woman who's been on my show has more holes-in-one in her career than most people get in the afterlife. And so I wanted to bring John in to talk with you too, Jackie. Tell us a little bit. How many holes-in-one do you have to date?
Since January 23rd, I have 15. Since 05, I have 20.
Now, John's laughing because how many have you had, John?
I've been playing golf for 27 years. I'm about a 2-handicap golfer, and I play an awful lot, and I have had 5 in my life. As a point of comparison, Tiger Woods, the greatest golfer the game has ever seen, has been on the professional tour for a little over 10 years. He's played in about 1,000 professional rounds of golf. To my recollection, and I'm the world's foremost expert on Tiger Woods,
right.
TigerWoodsIsGod.com, and I'm the pastor of the First Church of Tiger Woods. I believe he has had 2 holes-in-one in his professional career. I'm sure he's had many others in practice and as an amateur. But this is, there's bizarre, there's beyond bizarre, and then there's this. This is beyond impossible. George, I'm a huge fan of your show. You do a lot of incredible stories. This one is as incredible as it gets, but I actually believe Jackie. I've had her on my show on KFI in Los Angeles, and I have no reason not to believe her, even though part of my brain is going, this is impossible.
Jackie, you've had witnesses, right?
Yes, all of them have been attested to.
We're going to talk with
by
one
our
of
head
them.
pro also at Mission Hills Country Club.
And also, hasn't one been captured on videotape?
Yes, by ABC, yes.
Jackie, can I ask you about the videotaped one?
Sure.
Who decided to do the story on you, and how many holes were they following you before they captured you making a hole-in-one?
No, that's not an official hole-in-one. Let's get that straight.
Well, what's an official one? What isn't?
You have to play 18 rounds for it to be an official.
18 holes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
For it to be official, but are you counting that in your 20?
No.
You're not counting that?
No.
Wait a minute. The one that got captured on video that's on the internet right now, you're not counting in the 15 that you've made this year.
No, that's correct.
All right, well, just for the curiosity's sake, though, how many holes were you playing when they were following you because of, obviously, the hysteria that all your holes-in-one have created? How many holes did they follow you before you made one for them that was unofficial?
That was the first one.
No!
Yes, that
That's
was my
impossible!
Now, the odds,
That's
John,
impossible!
when you first gave me this story, she had about 8, and they said the odds were just under 114 million billion
Right.
to 1.
And there are only 6 billion people on the planet, and that was 7 holes-in-one ago, and she's not even counting the one that goes caught on tape.
Calm down, John.
This is impossible.
Calm down. You're so excited.
This is impossible.
Jackie, how do you do this? Is this magic? Is it luck? Do you have the ability of telekinesis? Are you mind pushing the golf ball into the hole?
I wish I'd have more than what I have. No,
Oh, she's getting greedy now.
no, actually, you can ask anyone who plays with me. You can ask our head pro, like I said, at Mission Hills Country Club. I just have a really good aim. I'm right at the stick all the time.
Jackie, that doesn't explain it.
This is a true story.
But wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute. We need to fully examine how absurd this is.
Well, now, we got to find out, though, how many, official or unofficial, how many holes-in-one have you had in your lifetime, and you've only been playing since 2003?
I've had 20.
And she doesn't even count a couple. She doesn't count the one on tape, and you don't count...
Oh, no, these she's counting.
And
now.
you don't...
This is 20 total.
No. Jackie, you're only counting 20 in which you've played 18 holes in that particular round, correct?
Correct. I'm counting 20 official rounds.
Well, how many unofficial?
You can add 4 more to that.
That's ridiculous.
No, that's like going
24 then. 24.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Now, are we talking about putt-putt golf or the real thing, folks?
Putt-putt golf. No, not
I'm kidding
putt-putt.
you.
No, I saw the yardages, George. These were all over 100 yards. But tell George about number 10 for this year, that was when you started to get a ton of publicity. You actually thought you lost a ball, and turned out you made a hole-in-one.
Correct.
Tell George about that.
That was at the Palms Country Club out here in La Quinta, and I was a guest, and we were playing golf, and the palm tree was about 3 feet off the green, and the ball hit the palm tree and went in the cup.
Now, you've got one of the witnesses next to you right now, Dr. Barbara Creedman.
Correct.
Get Barbara on the phone for just a second, Jackie, and then we'll come back and talk with you again.
Okay, now she wasn't there for the palm tree.
Okay, that's okay. John, you got to talk with this witness, because this is staggering. I mean, if she were all by herself and she came on the program and said, "I've got 24 of these," you probably wouldn't believe her, right?
No, this is impossible. This is absolutely impossible. Statistically, there's impossible, and then there's this realm.
On this program, there's something more than a good shot. Now, Dr. Barbara, you there?
I am.
All right, this is Dr. Barbara Creedman, and you've witnessed how many? 1, 2?
3, 4.
All right.
You've lost count.
All right, now tell us, when you're watching Jackie set up to tee off, tell us what happened. Give us an example of one of her hole-in-one shots.
Well, the first thing she does is fall to the ground and pray, and then she gets back up and tees the ball up.
No, wait a minute. What do you mean by...
teasing you.
She's kidding you, George.
I thought I was on to it. I thought I had the
You
story.
thought it was divine intervention.
Yes, I thought I had it.
That's how Tiger Woods does it.
You can. I tell people that you can see it in her stature. She has so much confidence when she approaches a par 3, and she just walks up to the tee box. I mean, she just has that, I'm going to get another one.
See, John, this is a hole-in-one is perfection, right?
Right.
Who's to say that she doesn't have the perfect swing?
No, I've seen her swing. It's very nice. It's nowhere near perfect. She's a good golfer, but she's not that great. I mean, she's only been playing for 4.5 years. This is statistically the most bizarre, insane, impossible stat in the history of not just sport, of humanity.
But you just said the key word, impossible, yet you believe it.
I do believe her, because I can't imagine how she could pull off this kind of, perpetrate this kind of a hoax, especially considering the amount of attention she's been getting for the last 8 or 9 holes in one.
She's Chris Angel.
Whatever she is, she ought to bottle it and sell it.
Oh, my God. So, Barbara, I mean, you've got to be astounded when you watch this.
Well, even watching her play without getting the hole-in-one, she's an incredible golfer, and she's getting more and more accurate, because I play a lot with her, and she's just a dynamite golfer.
This is amazing. Okay, Barbara, go put Jackie back on.
And we need to find out from Jackie what Jackie's bar bill has been, because there's a tradition that when you make a hole-in-one, you pay for drinks for everybody who's at the club that day.
All right.
So what has Jackie's bar bill been through all this?
Are you buying rounds for everybody, Jackie, after these holes-in-one?
Yes, I am. Dom Perignon. A couple of thousand at least already.
How much does it cost you? A couple $1,000?
$2.50 a bottle.
And I got to ask,
times 20.
In all seriousness, is it getting old yet? I mean,
yeah, it's getting a little weary, a little draining.
Are these all par 3s that you do this?
Yes.
Okay.
And at what point did you start to think something weird was happening? At what number?
Probably number 5.
And that was 10 holes in one ago. I mean, it's important to note this has all happened in 4 months.
I know. That makes it even crazy.
4 months, 15 holes in one.
Do you believe that there's something psychic or paranormal going on here?
No.
We have to say that. It's my show, Coast to Coast.
Come on,
Come on, give me a break.
Jackie, get with the program. You are going to be on, speaking of programs, you're going to be on David Letterman to talk about this, right?
Sometime, yes. Sometime in the future, yes, I am.
This is just remarkable. You know, by the time she gets on Letterman, she might have 15 minutes.
Oh, at least.
I think I might just retire from golf for a while and just relax.
Well, where can you go from here? It's going to, I mean, every time you play par 3 and don't make a hole-in-one, it's a disappointment.
I'll take up tennis.
I don't know what clubs she owns, John, but if I were the manufacturer, I would have this woman on a national commercial right now.
I think that's an endorsement. You'll lose your amateur status, but it might be worth it.